Okay.
Clear for takeoff, I think we are.
Hi everyone, welcome again to Qyjari's Curious Crafts. Today, we welcome the real Tricle to the studio to show us something. He's got stuff set up here and he's going to show us...
Fire giants.
Fire giants. And I don't know what he's going to do here, but it's going to be fun and exciting.
You will like it.
I've got paintbrushes in my hand.
I will teach you.
Boop, I booped your nose.
Good day! Simply smashing! Welcome to the stream!
The last thing. Okay.
Awesome.
We're back.
We're back!
I want to show them what we're going to build.
Well, all right.
Show them the before and after.
Sure. We're going to start with this guy. And at the end, he can turn into something like this.
Perfect. Sweet. We battled these Saturday night.
Saturday and Sunday night. They won.
Yeah, we did win. We won. The Fire Giants didn't win.
No.
We won.
Sadly.
Sadly.
If I do this, that goes bring it forward a little bit.
Oh, okay. I got you. Towards the camera or you?
Me.
Gotcha. All right, so this guy, you can buy at the dollar store. He comes in a pack of 4. They're called ninjas.
Ninja.
So they look like this. And they're $1.
These are cool.
Yeah. They also make army men.
Traditional army men, only
Yeah,
10 times
exactly.
bigger.
It's like the ones you played with as a child, except they're twice as big.
Cool.
And they're...
And look, it's Percy.
What I like about them is that they all have different posture, positioning.
Oh, you're right. None of them are the same. That's kind of cool.
But what they do, they turn in, well, after a long time crafting, they turn into...
All these really cool guys.
Here,
Let's move
I need
these.
your hands.
No, I don't want to help you. I'm
No,
just watching.
I just have
Okay.
too many to hold.
Look, now we're dropping things on the table, and that makes the microphone crash.
Okay, okay, sure.
Remember the white squares in your center?
There, how's that?
Yeah, that's good.
It looks
So
like they're having an orgy.
anyway, hey, I thought this was PG rated.
Maddie just showed up.
Yay, hi, Maddie.
Anyway, so they go from a plastic army or ninja figure and they turn into this.
Awesome saucing.
And we're about to teach you how to do that.
Yay!
Well, I'm about to teach her and you how to do that.
Now, how long would you say that this project takes?
Okay, well, I've been working on these guys for about 5 months, off and on. There's a lot of downtime, a lot of drying time,
Okay.
a lot of just thinking about them and pondering.
Well,
and
like this one here has this crazy, I don't know, necklace or something on.
It's
Amulet.
it's costume jewelry.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's tell them what they need tool-wise.
Sure, we'll do that.
All right, your list is over here.
Yeah, so bread and butter is glue and cotton.
Wait, we need bread and butter for this? I didn't bring that down.
Oh man,
Thank you for the follow.
glue,
Woo, thank you.
glue, Elmer's glue, not school glue.
Yeah, not school glue.
That is the worst glue in the world.
It doesn't stick to anything.
It doesn't. And cotton.
Well, wait. That wasn't next on the list.
Oh, we have to go by the list.
Yeah.
the list? Oh,
That's why I put this over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna match it.
All right, so there's more bread. It's called
Gorilla
Gorilla glue.
Okay, then what?
Mod Podge.
Mod Podge.
More butter.
I'm gonna match the tools right now.
Tools.
Oh,
My
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. All right, now pliers.
Oh, I'm sorry. For those of you on the screen, might have been looking at the material.
Well, no, I was looking. It was nothing.
Oh.
It was the camera, and that was it.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Thanks, producer.
You're welcome.
Well, the list should be up on the screen soon. Mod Podge is good too. A good finish.
Okay, then what?
Pliers. Pliers. This is a
Okay.
plier. A what?
A plier.
Yeah, pliers and clippers.
Wire clippers.
Wire clippers.
Any
Wire cutters.
standard?
Any type.
Okay.
All.
All what?
All you need is love.
Dun da 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 da. I got
So
this. Is this
anything,
okay?
anything that pokes or stabs, basically.
Let's move this out of the way.
Okay. So you know, I use
Anything
these.
that pokes or stabs. Is
Yeah.
that what you just said?
Yes, but it has to be very tiny. So these I use for like, you'll see. You'll see.
It'll be a surprise.
You just wait.
You
I
just-
keep
it'll
on
be
looking at that
awesome.
camera like it's looking at me.
Can't see you.
They can't see you. Box cutter.
Box cutter.
I got the box
we got
cutter.
one.
Wire cutters. You've already done that part. We call clippers and wire cutters the same thing.
This box cutter is brought to you by Stanley.
No, they're not sponsoring us, so we don't say that. Okay, so then a sturdy cutting mat.
Yes.
Don't pat the mat.
No.
We forgot scissors.
We don't.
Gaffer.
We got a guy for scissors. We got a guy getting scissors.
We got a scissor guy. All right, sandpaper.
Sandpaper. So, sandpaper or like a fingernail file.
Oh, I use those too for my fingernail.
Yeah. But
That doesn't count.
but you don't want to use this on your nails after you've used it on crafts.
Not typically.
No, because
And you
Bad.
said masking tape, but it's.
I have it.
Oh yeah.
So masking tape.
No, what's that for? Oh, that's
You'll see.
Tape. That's paint tape.
It's masking.
It masks what?
You'll see.
Okay.
Can't explain it. Can't explain it in 3 words or less.
Paintbrushes.
Paintbrushes.
jar of
We got a
those.
whole jar. We don't even need to show
A
you.
Dremel. This is optional.
This
'cause
is.
you said
I
that-
have never used one.
So he's
but
gonna
my
try
fifth
using
though
it.
uses them.
I use it all the time, and the bits. When my patron got me the bits.
It's-
I love my patrons.
Michael Mordor.
He's awesome.
Thank you.
And a glue gun, which is also optional.
Optional. And this, but could be epic in this
Endeavor.
endeavor.
I like that we finish each other's sentences. We're like real true siblings here.
Like, yeah, we are. And that's
okay.
it for the tools.
Okay, I'm going to the next page.
Forum between the tools and the mats.
Yes.
Maddie says half the stream will be the crafting itself, the other half will be Jamie making mom screech with puns.
That's true. No,
Those-
not those scissors. Those are my sewing scissors.
Those are really sharp. I think they're like razor scissors.
Yeah, those. No, just regular.
I'm fired.
All right, so the key,
On my
we're gonna
desk
fire the
upstairs.
key grip, and we've already hired another one. Don't worry, we got scissors coming.
Yeah, they know what scissors look like. So that's
You
not-
do.
Right.
Everyone knows.
So what's the first step?
Well, there's materials. We gotta go materials.
Okay.
So the base.
I'm drunk with excitement over having my brother here in the stream with me.
This is a 12 by 12 bathroom tile thing.
You dropped the tile.
Yeah, don't do that. See the little cheat board? It says don't.
It's right in the middle too.
Yeah. X bang table. That means don't bang
don't.
the table.
Oh, I thought it was bang it really hard.
No.
Okay, this
Where do you find these?
at any home improvement store.
Very good. Just like we practiced.
Just like we practiced. They're $2.57 at the best one.
At the local one. It
At
could
the
be-
local one.
Prices vary in your area.
Yeah. New York and California
Mayberry.
need not apply.
Okay.
Please don't fire me. Subscribe to all this.
Kill. No.
Plates and scissors.
Carry on. I'll be right back.
I got you. So we're gonna go on to cotton balls. This is the bread. You want jumbo cotton balls. Don't be fooled by off-brands that pill. These cotton balls are horrible. Don't use those. Only use the jumbo cotton
Hey,
balls.
if those are horrible, what's the brand? So they get them
Well, you know, it's basically it should say jumbo on it, not this probably says just regular.
out. But like, but big. Okay.
Assured is the name of this one. But as long as it says jumbo on it, they're probably quality.
Why don't you want those?
They pill. They don't open. Well, this one actually did okay. But they're really pilly. Anyway. More materials needed is various paint. 50 cents at Walmart.
Or at your local department store.
Your local department store.
I found scissors.
Oh, good scissors. This is floral wire. You would use it in the garden to keep your roses from falling over, or
What gauge is that? Would you say?
I had 20 probably.
Okay. Oh, that works very well.
Oh,
it's not as...
this is coated floral wire.
Whoa, you went.
This was at a flea market for $1.99.
You find so many things at flea markets.
Flea markets and thrift stores.
They are your best friend.
And as a crafter, you are always on the look for things that look like D&D stuff.
Definitely.
Definitely.
If you're a D&D crafter.
So the next material needed is a fun one. Toothpick and poker chip.
We don't even have any
Well,
poker chips or toothpicks.
We don't, but I'll go ahead and show you a guy why we need a toothpick and a poker chip. I used a poker chip as a shield, and a cocktail weenie toothpick as a sword.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it's basically very cheap materials is what we're trying to do here. I can put that on the floor.
Wait, we need. Okay.
We'll need it in a minute.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
okay,
oh.
so we'll,
oh wait, no, you forgot one more thing.
I have various costume jewelry that I pick up at like a thrift store. Sometimes they come in a jar and it's like $1 or $2. I've also gotten hand-me-downs from Mom. She's in a she's in a dance group and she has all sorts of costumes.
Well, this is in my bag. This is very reflective, yeah.
And she gave me
this will make a good shield.
A bunch, yeah. Basically, she gave me a bunch of metal-y stuff that
That's cool.
can be used for this. If you want a butterfly.
Oh, you know what? That would make good wings on some sort of animal.
Yes, like an angel or a devil or something.
Sure, we'll go with
But
that.
anyway, so this is just stuff I've collected personally, through the years.
And your girlfriend doesn't question that?
No, well, no.
Women's jewelry.
She questions some of my things, but not that one.
Okay, good. All right, now we can get started.
All right.
All right, you can.
Remove the material.
Yes, remove the material.
Okay.
Materials have been removed.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with the base.
I'm waiting.
What we got here?
Oh, very nice.
Wait, what?
Box cutter.
Hold up.
Nurse, box cutter.
What's wrong? What?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Is it exciting news?
Potentially. Just keep going.
Okay, so we've got a box
All
cutter,
right,
and
we
you're
got
gonna.
a box cutter.
These come look from behind. They
Yeah.
are pre-spaced, right? For tiling like a floor
Yeah,
or a wall.
all right. I've taken some off this already.
Okay.
There are 25 of these and 25 of these.
25 of these and 25 of these.
That come in a 12 by 12 inch tile.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
A 1 foot by 1 foot.
1 foot by 1 foot tile.
Okay.
So to start,
What?
It hasn't popped up on stream, but patrons now.
Thank you, patrons! That's awesome! Thank you! Oh, that's exciting!
are they part of the Dragonkin now?
They are part of the Dragonkin. Welcome to the lair. What's that?
I guess who?
No, I don't want to hurt anyone's
Oh,
feelings.
that's fair.
I'll just be surprised.
You can look at there.
Bet it's your husband and my girlfriend. Because I paid him to do it.
Hey!
Hey!
Alright, so this is my base and that's
Yeah.
your base?
Yep, we got base.
My base are belong to you.
Mhm.
My base are belong to me.
All about the base.
It's all about the base. So, you always want to use the good side down
And why is that?
to protect tables.
Oh!
Especially
Oh,
nice wooden tables.
Nice new dining room table.
Yeah.
Good
It's just
call.
smoother, you don't want the rough side down. It's scratchy.
Mine has schmutz on it.
Well, I'll switch
Let's
with you.
try it.
Yeah. It'll come
awesome.
off.
So there, I've got my base. Now what?
And you'll need to learn how to peel off glue with this project.
Oh, I am a mother of five. I don't know how to peel off
And they
glue.
come off your fingertips, and you make these little cool glue fingertips.
I don't want to sit next to the hot glue gun. It's warm in here.
It is. All right, so plastic.
I get this guy.
Sure, you take that guy for now.
All right. He's a ninja.
Yeah.
He's attacking your base.
What you want to do is get that guy.
Oh, this guy.
No, the other.
Oh, this.
red
Oh,
one.
we're being twins here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you want to do? All right, so take a look.
It doesn't fit. I know, right?
So we need to make it fit.
Okay.
Get your clippers.
Okay. And we're gonna clip around the feet.
Yeah, it's all right. So imagine clipping your nails.
I hate the sound of people clipping their nails. It freaks me out.
Just don't pound the table.
Don't worry. I laughed way too hard at the rapid thud from her skipping the figure across the board.
We put the trash behind us.
Yeah, it's funny because
When you save it?
I sometimes save this stuff, which does make my girlfriend tick.
You've become a hoarder.
Regardless, keep your workspace. Come on.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, there's,
Yes.
there's something called clean as you go.
Yes, Drake,
Yes.
very important. The cleaner the workspace, the more enthused and
I think I made a mistake.
you clip through the middle. Stop. You do not see me do.
You're
Okay, you wanted to keep the middle part, so keep what you got left there.
Ta-da!
All right, no, you did fine. There's enough there. It's actually not terrible, but okay. So you want to keep the base
Yay, I'm not terrible.
because there's more surface area for the glue to stick.
I gotcha.
So you want a lot of surface area for the glue.
I see. That makes sense.
But scratchy plastic sticks better, or what's it called?
Don't do it with the camera with your arms up.
You
I
want
have to learn this too.
you wanna-
Can I use this?
Sure. You want to brush the plastic.
To roughen the...
Roughened plastic sticks better to glue than slick plastic.
Do we have to talk louder than the sanding? Let's trade out. I like...
Yeah, that
better.
one's way better. And plus, I need yours. Don't shake the
No, I don't.
table.
That's my fault. I
What's
just...
ironic is the camera's on a tripod, so when you shake the table, it's not really doing much.
And it's on the second table. No, it's on the first
No,
table.
it's on both tables, yeah.
And if you're super particular, you can just kind of like shave.
Well, that's why I was clipping around the thing, because I could really get inside there and clip that really edge off, and then it...
It's okay. It's okay because as you see,
Oh.
the feet
They're well
in this
coated.
project get kind of
Oh, they are well coated. Okay.
glued.
Maybe I want to make mine better.
Well, that's the thing is your stuff is really fine. So you're probably gonna take this project and make it better one day. So I'm really apprehensive to teach you.
Okay. All right.
Anywho, I'm not apprehensive. We need Gorilla Glue first.
Okay.
Blah blah blah.
Blah,
Now,
blah,
what?
blah, blah, blah.
Because these things are expensive,
We just shifted the mat. Now
Oh,
we
I'm
don't
sorry.
have our center. Okay.
you get cheap paper plates. We don't want to ruin with glue
Yeah,
good
don't
stuff.
ruin my good cutting mat. I have another one on my wish list because it's not. This one's not big enough, but this is the one I have right now. It's in a decent. Ooh, thank you.
All right, so that's about what you want that to look like that.
Can I put it on here instead?
It's better to do it here.
Okay. Oh, this is hard to do.
It comes out fast.
Oh, it does.
And
Sorry.
and this stuff, when it dries,
Yeah.
it gets really like
Stringy.
blistery.
Oh, blistery.
Yeah, it puffs out. And also when you add Elmer's glue to it, which is a fun little project
Oh, we're adding more glue to it.
yeah. So
Oh.
what you want to do is kind of with Elmer's glue circle
Oh,
it
to
like
avoid
this,
any-
and then kind of run a couple strips in the middle.
This is complicated.
It's not.
This
It's
is supposed
glue.
to be an
You're
easy
gluing
project.
something to something. Your kids were doing this in when they were 5 years old. I mean.
Okay.
Anyway, so
And this is
just
the fun part.
kind of stick it down. Yeah.
Can we make a funny noise when we do it? There you go. Oh,
I've done this a million
I
times.
see that. Okay.
We know that. We followed that.
Yeah, we fought them all
I've
weekend.
done it at least eight
8
times.
Yeah.
10 times.
Now we have. Oh, we forgot this tool. This
Oh,
is a
this is
very important tool.
You told me this was a very important.
The glue globber.
The glue globber.
It's the glue globber.
I don't have a glue globber.
Well, you need one because your glue is everywhere. So the glue globber keeps the glue from falling on your paper
Where can I
plate.
buy one of those?
You don't. You steal it from a store.
No, we don't steal. That's wrong.
I mean,
we're
it's
chaotic lawful.
it's just a it's.
Is that a thing?
No, it's not.
This is a skewer. A what?
A skewer.
Well, all right. No, all right. Get back to level. So
Well,
when
I
you
want them to see
I
what's
know, I
going-
know, but when you glue stuff, it has to stay. Gravity's working.
Crap. Can they see that?
You probably can't.
Do it upside down.
Well, I'll do it to the side.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
said, way to go, Mom.
So you kind of want to glob. You kind of want to glob the glue kind of up. You don't want, and then you can, you know, twist the glue.
You can get onto the.
Oh yeah, you want it to overflow. You want it to go back and forth here.
All right. Well, you do yours.
Okay.
And I'll take the.
Well, I'll let you glob for a minute.
Okay.
Because my glue is so perfect, I don't have to glob.
Uh huh. Yeah. All right. How's that? Is that good?
Yes.
I'm glad that you suggested the paper plates because I would not have wanted this stuff on mine.
Really upset had Gorilla Glue got on.
Baby brother would have owed me a new cutting mat.
So what I'm doing, I'm just going to take more Gorilla Glue. And
more?
Just a little bit.
Why? To go across the top?
I just went across because
here's your glue glopper.
not only do you want the glue to, and then every once in a while you got to push down on them.
Well,
you got to
say that part.
Are you
tripping? Oh, I see what the problem is.
Oh yeah, it's alright. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Are you fixing my project?
I'm just getting the glue.
I was gonna add more to the top like you did.
Well, you're fine. You had plenty of glue. You had more glue to begin with than I did.
Oh, okay. Mine splurted out the side.
And I knew that was gonna happen, so I added less, and because I knew I was gonna add more later.
Okay.
I forgot to teach you all that.
Why do I pay you?
You don't.
Oh, that's right. And we don't need that anymore.
All right, so these guys have to dry. I like to dry them overnight. So I just once this is done,
well, we'll just wait then.
I put them on the side. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Do we need more glue? Yeah, and done.
I'm gonna add this to my plate, and be careful picking them up like that. They only have hang time for about 2 seconds.
Oh, we've discovered this, have we?
I've dropped lots of glue on my floor. All right,
okay.
So
now what?
They pop out of the oven.
Surprise!
Looking like
someone saw my last.
Looking
stream.
like that, and the glue and the glue's dry.
How long does that take?
I let it go overnight just because I like it real
Make
done.
Sure, make sure.
But so an hour.
So when you do these projects, you have several going at once, so
you're
always waiting for glue.
Of course, yes. As I'm working on this project, I put it to the side. I get another box of stuff that's readied.
Right.
And I work on that. So yeah, several 4 or 5 projects at a time.
Do you have one for you?
I do, but
I'm kidding.
But I'm going to teach you how to do this.
Oh, the wrapping.
Yes,
okay.
with that.
Okay.
What we call tar and feathering.
That's okay.
Yeah. Is that does that hurt anybody's feelings?
No, you can say that. You can say that. Okay, so where's the wire? Because I see that you're using that 20 gauge wire.
Yeah, this is a different kind of wire. You can use whatever.
Do you want me to use the one I have?
Whatever you got. Yeah, use a couple different kinds here.
Okay. Oh, this one's icky. I don't want to use that one.
Yeah, so
I use this one.
All right, sure.
All right. So how much do I need? Do you know?
And let me see that other red guy there. I'm just going to show you.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, use this one.
About how much of this do I need?
All right, so.
Or do you not know?
I know.
Exactly? Like you can measure it on this measuring?
I just know because I've done these before. You need about 18 inches for the first, and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter. You can always cut it afterwards if you don't need as much.
My wire feels like it's not as pliable as your wire.
Will it break if you do this 1,000 times? No, it's fine.
1,000?
Well, you don't want the wire that like a hanger. Like if you do this 10 times and it breaks, you don't want that kind of wire.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Start at the top or bottom?
Well, you start through the crotch.
Ooh! He's got some buns.
Yeah, he's got some tight buns. All right.
He's a ninja.
You want to go about 5 inches down from the crotch. Like you go through the crotch and then about.
From the back, or does it matter?
I'm trying to show the camera.
Keep saying crotch.
I'm trying to show the camera,
okay,
so
I
like
see.
that.
All right. I see.
Cold.
And you want about a good 5 inches, because this one is going to wrap the leg. This one's going to wrap the leg.
Okay, all right, I'm there.
I'm going to do it once, because I want to show you...
Okay, I see. So I need to go in? Okay, so just around the leg.
Yeah, just once.
Don't worry, it says, PG-13. We'll work up to R.
Yeah, okay. It's a family channel. Mostly because my family's all in it.
Right.
Okay, so is that enough?
3 to 4 times is good.
I don't have enough for 4.
Yeah.
Well, unless I use some of this, but then it means...
This guy has 4 on each leg.
Alright, well, how about that? All the way up here. Yeah. Is that good?
So you can see the wires, basically, you don't want to cover the hands or the head or the feet. You just want to cover down to the ankles.
What? I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're doing good.
Keep going. I was just adding another loop because it just didn't seem like there was enough
I don't want to do a
peanut gallery over there. All right, I'm ready. I've got my
no,
5.
I want this one.
What are you doing?
Well, I want one with a similar posture, and that shows the green against it.
Red doesn't show the green against it?
I had a black one.
Oh. All right, now what?
Now we're going to do his chest and one arm. So you take it.
You have done this a lot.
And you go around the stomach like 2 or 3 times.
And do I do it tight? Like really tight?
Yeah, real tight.
Oh, real tight.
Keep it tight. I'm doing this upside down just
and
for a
what
second.
about the weapon on the back?
Oh, okay, so there's 2 options with the weapon. You can leave it, or you can clip it. You can clip the handle.
Well, I'll clip it because
yeah,
I want mine to carry a sword and not worry about this growth
so,
on his back.
Yeah, good idea. But as a DM, I like to keep it on there because I can always say he has an extra weapon stowed.
Nana Casey has entered
Nice. Oh, Mama's watching.
Oh, crap.
the chat. Just actually ask, can you talk louder?
Really? He's like shouting.
I mean,
Yeah, I can talk louder.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
asked the chat if anyone else is having issues, I can just raise the volume of the mic. But
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Ooh, did that one hit you in the face?
No, but that's good. You did good on that.
Okay.
So you go around the
now-
neck once.
Wait, how many times in the torso?
Just one more time around the torso there.
Okay. There we go. All right.
And now go around the neck.
Okay.
And then come down through the armpit and do the right arm
How many times?
until you get to his wrist 4 or 5 times.
Okay. All right, and then
You're good at this. And then you clip that.
he says to his older sister who's been crafting for 30 years.
But check this out.
That's
Mine ended right where I cut it to begin with.
that's pretty good. Now what?
Mordor has entered the stream.
All
Michael,
right.
staying up late to watch the stream. Thank you, Michael.
Professional painter.
Mini painter. He's fantastic. All right, what am I doing here?
All right.
Are
so
we ending it?
we've done his left side. So you cut it off.
Oh, that seems like a big waste of all that.
It's not. We will use that wire for his head later.
Okay.
The 4-inch
All right.
piece here. But you don't want to try to keep going with that.
Okay.
You just want to go up one leg, around the torso, around the neck, and down the arm.
And so we can avoid future.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna bend that in.
Yes,
so I
sir.
don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about poking myself.
Yes.
But we do have an emergency just in case.
We do.
Did you bring them?
We do have
Right.
Band-Aids,
Okay. Well, we've got them just in case.
just in case.
Okay, I'm ready. What?
All right,
I
so
get
we're
another
gonna
piece?
do it again on his right
So I
side.
need to cut another piece.
You do the same thing,
All right.
18-inch piece.
I want to thank my neighbor right now for deciding to mow his lawn during my stream
Because he knows.
because he knows probably. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know why. Usually he only mows it when Crow mows it.
Crow.
Another 18.
Yeah, roughly.
Delmore says we
Ish.
can't hear him.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Delmore. Okay.
And I have.
His lawnmower watching the stream.
He could be. Could be on holiday. Okay, so then do the same thing
Yeah,
with the 5 inches through the crotch.
I have a rat's nest over here with my wire. Sorry. Put that on the floor.
Another,
Yes,
do
so
the same thing.
same thing. You
Only
want,
in reverse.
yeah, you want that to come up about 5 inches, and to go around his right leg.
Okay.
Just for your sake,
Yeah.
it might be good that anything that you do, try to do it on the mat so they can see it.
Okay.
Don't cut stuff off screen, like show them.
Oh, good
Oh,
call.
okay,
Good call.
okay.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
That's why.
Okay. So,
Oh, okay. Wow. That's where we're going.
okay.
Now, this one I have learned to end it by going up the middle.
Oh, I
So
see.
This one's gonna come through the crotch twice. You go down the crotch, up the neck, down the crotch, up the neck, and make a crisscross pattern like that.
So, like,
So from here, go through the crotch,
okay.
and then up his neck.
This sounds, if no one was actually watching this, this sounds really bad. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so now down.
Yeah, now down through the crotch again.
God, oh, okay. Poor guy.
Or lucky guy.
Or lucky. I'm moving this glue gun because
Yeah,
A, it's hot, and B,
it's-
we're not using it yet.
Not yeah.
Okay, there. Oh.
And then from here, you want to go down the armpit and then finish.
Now you crossed and I didn't cross.
Yes. So go. go. All right, so now here, go. Oh, sorry. Go on this side of the neck, down through the crotch again.
But that's not crossing. You did it. Okay.
You're right. I don't know what happened. This guy's a little different shape.
Okay, all right.
It's not the same style army guy.
Okay. Ow! I just poked my finger.
And that's
Get the Band-Aids.
That's the casualty. Yep. And then finish wrapping his arm to the end.
Can I go around his neck again? 'Cause that's
Yeah, sure. And there's no rule. You can do another wire.
Oh, you know what? Going around the neck was too much. I wasted too much wire. I have to do this. You were right. See, this is why you're the pro.
Oh.
So far.
This is good wire.
Giant.
I'm using yours.
Oh, okay. At fire giant making. Okay. Ow. And I'm gonna poke that in so that I don't hurt myself.
Twist the end, curl the end, and then jam it down.
Okay, so there.
So she has. That's a fabulous job. Now I've noticed with this, if you can see like too much area of plastic that doesn't have wire over it, you might want to wrap again. So.
Use the extra.
Yeah, use that extra, or
maybe go under his armpit, maybe like that.
Well, get a bigger piece.
Get a bigger piece. Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to basically do like an X around his chest now.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, I can do that.
Yeah.
And okay, now tell me again why we're doing this.
I have found that it holds the glue and cotton better to plastic.
You know what? That's exactly why during my shambling mound I do I put the glue gun on the wire because it has more mass and it holds it more and texture.
Yeah, I have literally glued and cottoned one without wire, and then like I was picking at it and it peeled the whole thing off. I mean, in one fail swoop.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's a mess.
It looks like a mess now, but I promise you, it's going to turn into beauty.
It's going to
D&D gold.
Or fire.
Or fire.
Or platinum. Okay, so I bent it in. I bent it in because I was worried that a small child might be playing with these, and let's try.
Now we're back to
not more glue.
Paper plates, yeah. This is the tar and feathering part. We use Elmer's glue.
We may have to send the gaffer out for some finger washing wipes.
Yes.
But
let me show you.
Did you? I was up fetching scissors because apparently I don't hire good enough people. Did you explain the difference between the good cotton balls and the bad cotton balls?
I did.
Okay.
And to unroll a cotton ball properly.
Oh, there's rules about that
too.
Yeah. All right, I've got mine over here. I got mine.
So you kind of go around and around and around until you find that.
Like that?
That good end. Yeah, you did it fast. All right, so that you want to roll it like that.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, and then there's
more. And then you pinch it apart.
Pinch it apart.
And that's a good one. And you just do it twice. So pinch it apart and then take the one that's got the lion's share.
Okay.
And do it again. You want 3 good.
I don't think I got 3 good.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I got 2 average and 1 good. Did you learn this in your EMT training?
I did not.
This is all crafting.
This is all crafting.
How many do I need?
I have prepared a couple over here. I think we're good.
But this is fun to do.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to craft.
It does. It's my yoga.
All right, so you can start. I start with the chest.
Okay.
You just dump a bunch of glue on the chest. Da, 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 da.
Over here. Let's try to go over here.
Oh yeah.
Dumping a bunch of glue. All right. Am I doing this too?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can do his back. This is the messy part. You can use latex gloves if you...
No. Then you can't build a glue man on your fingers.
Yep, you want to build that...
On his head too?
Not the head yet. The head and hands and boots.
Ooh, I already did the hands. You didn't say that. You didn't say
fine.
hands.
It's fine. I mean, nothing with this crafting project is like set in stone. There's a million different ways.
Well, the ninja's set in stone. We glued it, remember?
Oh, you're so funny.
I know. Okay.
All right. So once he's got a good.
Oh no! Oh wait. I'm not even on that step. You're fast.
Well, I don't like dripping glue. I knew to catch the glue before it dripped everywhere.
I only dripped a little bit.
And then you can get the drips. Get the drips on your finger and get in there.
Then we can peel them off our finger and make glue men. That's a shout out to all my 12-year-old friends. When I was a 12-year-old, we made glue men with our fingers.
Now the important part is you do not want glue on your fingers when you grab cotton.
Why?
Because it'll stick to your fingers.
Michael Moore is starting to look like a gingerbread man. Yummy.
I know, right? He does look like he's frosted.
Oh yeah. Mmm.
You're getting way ahead of me. I'm your student, Sensei. Hold on a second.
Well, I'm gonna peel.
All right, you peel.
Your cotton skin. Your cotton.
All right, is this good enough, or do I need more glue?
Add some more glue,
Oh,
especially around the neck.
but okay.
You got that good glue too.
It's harder to.
Yeah, that fast drying glue.
Yeah.
I'll-
Oh, look, it's already dried. Oh, we're screwed. Okay. All right, how's that? That better?
Very good.
How do you get under the?
It's tough. Wait for the legs. This happens in like 3 stages. You do the torso, you do the legs, you do the arms,
Okay.
and you can do it a couple different ways. You can go around the torso, but
All right.
I find doing this.
This truly is tar and feathering.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. We should have used honey. That would have been good. And then we could have licked our fingers.
Let's think about food.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Okay. So just lay it on there like that.
Yeah, and then I kind of go.
Looks like a mummy.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should make mummies next.
Now, did you with that cotton? Did you peeled it? Okay.
Well, I
It
did.
looks real thick.
Well, you said.
It's okay. It's okay. It comes off. Anything unglued will peel off
Well,
later.
can we use that again?
Yes.
Like we can peel it off. And
Kinda.
Oh. What do you
Once
mean?
glue's been like peeled,
Or once the cotton's been peeled off the glue, it's not good
it's
again.
not as good.
Well, I owe you a nickel.
Yes, that is funny you brought that up. This project, I have calculated that all the materials to make these things is
Not-
less than $1.
Well, probably not including the jewelry that you've stolen from Mom's
Well,
story box.
she gave me old jewelry, thank you. But honestly, there was no jewelry in this one. That is a Q-tip with something I found, and that is
Well, you can't just say something I found. How are they going to go, hey, excuse me, storekeeper? Do you have any something I just found?
I have literally found stuff on the ground in a parking lot, and I picked it up, and then one day I used it to craft.
Well, that depends on what parking lot you're in.
Good point.
Oh, are we doing the back?
Yeah, I kind of
okay.
went.
All right.
You kind of do the front back.
I
And just
have to ask, apparently.
Start with just like the cape. You know,
Oh.
I call that kind of like.
I do the legs, too.
You did good. You did. I did that too. I did
Oh, all
the
right,
legs.
all right.
Once this dries, and give this a couple hours to dry.
All right, see you in 2 hours, folks. I'm going to get this stuff off my
Yeah,
fingers.
and go ahead and get that peely stuff off.
All right.
I'm actually a pro at getting that
I
stuff
see
off.
that, yeah. Do you save that to use it in the craft project?
No,
The peely stuff?
no, but the stuff that I pull, all the cotton that I pull off this, I have a bag of pulled cotton.
Your landlady must think you're nuts.
Well, and also it makes you sneeze a lot too when you pull cotton. So if you have an allergy to cotton,
Yeah, may not want to.
you might want to use a different thing.
Go a different route. Well, you think about it. You could use like a polyfill that you get at the craft store. Those are usually non-allergenic.
Non-hypoallergenic.
And now my nose tickles.
Yeah, you will sneeze.
Itch it.
There was one night I was crafting, I sneezed about 10 times in a row.
Well, that's in our family.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your army man. I've
Yeah.
got mine. We're setting
Your
those
ninja?
aside.
Yeah. It looks good. Yours looks really good. And you want it to be, and this is perfect.
Did you hear that, folks?
She is perfect. All right, so we're going to put these guys on the platter. There she goes.
Sorry, excuse me.
And we're going to bring out,
Cloud.
Yeah, it looks like a fluffy cloud.
it is.
We're making angels.
My very first monster was a Yeti. And
Oh, that's right.
And it was an army man covered in cotton.
Covered in
And
cotton.
it looked like this.
You
And
did.
I thought,
You looked awesome.
wow, I made a D&D guy.
Cloud giants.
Yeah, that actually, Michael, that's a great idea. Cloud giants.
Cloud giants, Michael. Uh-oh. All right, so
What happened to these guys?
what I'm going to show you, the importance of staying on top of this project is that you see how that glue activates? The Elmer's activates the Gorilla Glue.
Why? Is like a different chemical
It's
makeup?
weird. I don't know, but it makes it puppy.
You're an you're a caregiver, not a scientist.
Exactly. So you for the glue base drying stage, you want to kind of be around. You don't want to
Otherwise
walk.
you're
You don't want to walk away from it.
Okay, but you said it takes 24 hours.
I give it 24 hours, but for the first 20 minutes, you have
So
to.
you pull an all-nighter, just making sure your army men are standing up on their glue stands.
No, I start this project earlier in the night.
Oh, I see.
So
Until they get a good firm grip. And
yeah,
then- okay.
and when I put it off to the side, it's visible still.
Come over here.
Okay, so yeah. So I just stood him back up, and he's still dry.
What does that feel like?
It's like puffy.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yes, exactly. Or that stuff you put around
The spray insulation.
Spray insulation. All right, so they turn into these guys. Now, all right. So once that dries, it would have been hours or minutes of pulling off
all the extra
cotton.
I see.
So,
okay.
So like, it's me sitting here watching my favorite TV show.
YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Streamers.
My favorite Qyjari's Curious Craft shows.
You still say that wrong. Qyjari.
Qyjari.
Yeah.
Not Qyjari.
No.
Well, let's go home and repeat my
Well,
life.
exactly. How did I ever make it on the show as a guest?
It's okay. Sorry, but you probably watch other streamers.
I have already pre-peeled these.
I see that. I'm trying to help out here,
yeah.
and it's not coming up.
And
what else can you use to take it off if you want to sit there and peel it?
That's where
She asked, knowing he'd reach
this
for a tool.
This tool you can kind of scrape and find, and sometimes you find more than you wanted to pull off. Yeah.
So tweezers, I could tweeze them.
You can tweeze it.
One fiber at a time.
or take pliers and peel it off like this way.
You pinch your brother.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
I know. I feel. We're 3. Well, anyway.
3.5.
So yeah. So we've you go back and peel, and then if you peel it and see that there's armpits or areas that aren't glued, you just add more glue, more cotton, put it off.
Okay.
Wait another hour and come back to it.
Okay.
Until they look basically like this.
Oh,
basically.
So it looks like they're just wearing white parkas.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So here we want to decide, like for this particular guy, he looks like he's holding 2 weapons or a weapon and a shield.
Yes, he does. He does.
I mean, to me, you can't get a better figure than this one. He's my favorite of the 8.
Your favorite.
He's a
Okay.
good pose.
He's a good pose.
Oh yeah.
He's a poser.
He's a poser.
What we've done here
Do I need to keep this? Oh, is there more glue? Is there more glue to this face?
I'll
keep it, just in
Yes,
case.
because we have to glue the weapons to them.
Okay.
Or a new thing that I found out's really cool. You don't need much glue.
Okay. What's next?
We want to think about weapons.
Well, I want to dual-wield swords.
Dual-wield swords. I'm glad you said that.
It's not like we scripted this or anything. We didn't actually.
I was gonna say, did you?
This is a bag of stuff that looks like giant weapons.
Ooh, this would make a good lance. That's a
That is
gotta
a
take it out of the bag, though.
yes.
That means he has to be a mounted fire giant. Don't give him ideas.
Good. All right, Drake. That's a great thing that you brought up because you would say, "Hey, in the book,
Right.
all fire giants have a
good.
great sword
Yeah.
or a great whatever." Not
what
always
kind of
true.
weapon's that? Like a cat? Like a?
That is for the addicts, for the fire giant addicts. They
Oh,
need
the
a
haddocks.
syringe.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Okay, we'll set that aside.
But a fire giant can have a glaive.
Oh, sure,
Just
sure.
thinking that.
A fire giant can have a crossbow. Why not?
Uh,
They are
Yeah, this
they
crossbow.
are master
Literally
crafters.
killed all
This,
of us.
well, except this crossbow guy got sent off a cliff in a beat of whatever that
Force.
was, and we couldn't recover the diamond encrusted crossbow. Thanks a lot, Drake.
This was one of my mom's old brooches, and I wanted to use the flip down part as like a
reloader.
reload mechanism,
That's
just to
kinda cool.
show the players like when the fire giant was reloading. So
Oh, that makes so much more sense. I thought he was like, I'm not gonna lie, when you first flipped that down in our game, I thought it was like, holding out an M60 and putting the tripod down.
Oh, like
I
a
was
cartridge.
This guy's got like an automatic crossbow. I was scared.
It was just to help me, as a reminder to help me remember he was loading for that turn.
I
Ooh,
like
yes.
this. Where did you get this?
That is from my old
Check-
He-Man toys.
That is so cool.
Masters of the Universe.
Wait a minute.
Skeletor.
Skeletor staff?
Staff. Yes, sir.
Well,
I follow Skeletor on Twitter.
you only want to make one of these though. And keep it in your
I only
personal
have one of those.
collection. That's what I'm saying. All right, so no, I'll go with the lance. I'll go with the
Yeah.
lance.
All right. So look, this is a cocktail sword. Where you
Yeah.
get these? You get these in drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Really quick, I have a small question.
Sure. Yes, sir.
When you're making the giant, or whatever you're making, do you have any idea of how to make it, like, interchangeable?
Ooh, yeah, good
So
question.
if you wanted this particular giant with this pose to have Skeletor staff, And then, well, not today. You take that out and give him a sword.
It's-
or give him something else.
It's tough, but I have sort of thought about that.
And in a case, he goes, my brooch.
You gave it to me for free. All right, so this guy, he's got a thing that pops off. I call them bracers.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
both of these are this is interchangeable. You can take them off and on. But then I learned, like, you know, this guy could kind of hold a sword at times. Well, what's it?
At times.
At times he can hold. Well, that's
Maybe not.
yeah, maybe not. Actually,
Wait. Tell me this is not what I think it is. A miniature.
oh, it's a
Is that a light pole?
yeah
It's
Or
a
power line?
power line.
power line. Yeah,
It looks like an axe.
Well, I know what I'm using.
yeah. So I can try to put a sword in his hand here, and this guy also had an axe somewhere.
This one, his fist is clenched already. If you see that, I wonder if I could drill through that, and then have it be a hole to put.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
through.
see that, yeah.
I'd-
That's
I'd-
kind of what I was thinking, but the problem with that approach
Yeah,
is how do you stop the item or weapon from
sliding all the
through?
way down.
And now he's
Yeah,
holding
that's
it
true.
at the base.
Well, then you would just put a little notch on the weapon itself, and it would only go in so far.
That's fair.
We're improving your soldiers, guy.
Well, except for they can't hold the swords that have the closed hilts.
Well, no, that's true.
That one you gotta pull like a Lego man hand, where it clips in.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
So you can drill the hole through the hand and then cut the hand.
Oh, he's gonna hold a mighty paintbrush.
Yes, he's gonna tickle you to death.
No.
That actually sounds like a character concept that Maddie had for D&D once. Probably it wasn't D&D, but it was like
That's
a class
cool.
that could like paint and combat with paint. It's
That would be interesting.
3D.
Okay, so what are you gonna use on yours?
Well, I just wanted to show first that with this
oh,
little
I
bracer
see.
thing, you can kind of interchange the weapon here. Like, for instance, this, what's it called, a flail? Or...
Yeah, it's a flail.
There.
It's not cooperating with you today.
It worked earlier.
It
Well,
worked.
anyway,
It worked during rehearsal.
So like, with this thing, I can kind of change weapons out. So
My-
he holds a flail. This is also a He-Man flail.
Is it?
I had a whole box of He-Man
That's
stuff.
cool. Mine's just gonna be the lookout. Can you hold the lantern?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this guy. Well, he doesn't hold it very well, but
No,
this
he-
guy, it was made for this guy. He can also,
Oh,
Hold a lantern.
Yeah. Cool.
whatevs.
Are these He-Man?
That is also He-Man stuff. Perfect for Fire Giant stuff. It's a little big. It's a little big. A
Woohoo!
little big.
The vintage He-Man toys. Let's just throw them into.
Yeah. Now there'll be a scarcity on eBay.
So we're going to talk about these little swords.
Collector.
Yeah, let's do that.
I have already put Mod Podge
I see that. That's cool.
on that, and then painted it brown and gray.
Okay. It looks rusty and old. That's perfect.
I've also made like these little toothpick tinfoil things. So I glued a bunch of tinfoil.
Oh, I thought that was a battle flag. What is that supposed to be?
just a
Ow. Ow. Ow.
little axe.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
This looks broken. This looks like a broken piece of. That looks dangerous.
I don't know what that is. It looked like a weapon,
It does look like a weapon.
so I took it.
Okay.
I forget what I forget where I got
Yeah.
these. It was a cocktail thing.
Yeah, Jamie
you
goes
stab,
into a
you stab
restaurant
food.
and runs around to everyone's table and picks out the little picks in their sandwiches and says, "You gonna use that?
You gonna eat
You
that?
gonna keep that?" Okay. All right.
All right.
So that's good. What, and I get to pick one.
Yeah. Let's pick the sword.
Oh,
You can pick-
I want to select a sword.
You can pick the sword. So what I thought was cool with these guys was that you could take the sword.
Oh, I'm on the sword now. Okay. Look, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my
So
drink.
yeah, no. Did it really?
No.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens, where these clippers clip too much.
Oh, I see. What you're taking.
Did it
Well,
again.
cover it up. What are
Did
you
it again.
doing?
Well, okay. So
what are you trying to get rid of?
I'm trying to get rid of the handle because it fits perfectly.
Oh, into
Like,
that
you can
part.
cut the handle just like a 1/8
Oh,
inch,
okay.
and then it fits right in
So you just need to be a little more.
gingerly. It
That did work.
Hey, just give him a
We
gun.
have to get
Oh
specific.
my god.
All right, so
Maybe we should drill it.
yeah, let's. What I did for this guy,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I
so
see.
I did it with this guy, and it worked.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
But what I had to do is I took like a one of those fine saws, and I saw just a little bit of
Oh,
plastic
and
here,
then-
and a little bit of plastic.
Yeah.
A little bit of plastic here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You file
Yeah,
it
like
in.
file it down a little bit.
Yeah, see, that's...
Okay.
But it did. Would it fit in? It fit in quite perfect.
All right, well...
And then I just dabbed a little glue here,
But
dabbed a little glue
yeah,
here.
this plastic is... I wonder if heating it up somehow, melting it... No, this is really hard plastic.
I was going to say you could take a lighter to it and just burn it until it...
Yeah, we want to play with fire.
Yeah, you don't want
Well,
to do
maybe
that.
we won't do that.
No, we're not going to do that.
Again, here's an important safety announcement. If you're a minor, please make sure that you get your parents' permission to use any of these tools that we're working with here. They're sharp, they're dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine then. I'm a tablet.
Not a minor. Not a mountain miner. Stop it. Okay. I'm gonna try the cutting eight one more. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
Use... Ooh, flatten it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to flatten it in the center. That didn't work.
Yeah. Good thing we have 100 of those.
I owe you a box of umbrellas.
Maddie's friend Daka has joined, and he's like, "You guys are hilarious."
Hey, Daka.
Hello.
Okay, so all right, now what are we gonna do about swords then?
Well, all right. So pretend
Mine's gonna
those
hit-
cut.
Mine's gonna carry a big stick.
Let's use your Dremel. I'm curious to
Okay.
see if
Axes instead.
I'm curious
Let's
to
throw stones at people.
I am curious to see if you can drill through that fist.
Oh, let's do that. Let's get the. I have the. Hold on, I gotta get the battery.
And let me
in.
just show you while she's doing that. This hand is awfully easy to put a weapon in.
Awfully easy.
Awfully easy. Because look, he's practically
Oh, he's
holding
practically
something
holding
already.
it. All right. All right.
And,
So
and Drake, this for your thing, this might also be the hand that you want to you could interchange things. If you get just the right weapon, a couple of different weapon types, you can probably get it to where one would fit on, and then you could make a little thing for another one to fit on.
all right. Here's the. I think this is the one you use. I've never done this with this bit before. I've only ever sanded it through, and this bit is too big to sand. But I think you can turn these bits sideways. Yeah. Ooh, that should do it.
Oh, that wasn't Maddie's friend. Whoops.
Oh,
That's someone else.
that's all right. Our new friend.
Well, our new friend. Yeah. Okay, so this goes on this bit here. I haven't played with this yet.
Oh.
This is like its
Oh.
inauguration. Oh, that's not gonna fit through there.
Oh, so this is one of those things that you should have prepped before we started the
Well,
stream.
I
Is
didn't
that-
know. You said you didn't need a Dremel.
Well, it was optional. It still is.
Apparently.
Apparently.
It might have to be. I don't even know where's the bit? Okay, go ahead, keep
So
talking.
check that out. So I just found out that shield fits on perfectly right there. So this guy could hold two weapons or a shield and a weapon.
You have a similar name to your musicians. What about your musician is your friend?
Oh, Darkseid's here!
Yeah, Darkseid.
Hey, Darkseid.
He's the one who did the music, the Sir Mimsy's theme, and
Playing in the background.
yay! And that's Qyjari's theme, playing in the background.
So with the shield, while she's doing that, I'm going to show you the shields. This is a poker chip. And so what I did is I just laid him down like this. And for him, you'd get something to kind of steady him.
And you hit him with a hammer.
And you smack him with a hammer. And then you would just drip glue into here. I'm not going to do it because,
That's not what we want to do with that one.
No, I do want
Oh,
to
he
do
has
it.
to be painted first.
Yeah, he does need to be painted first.
It'll be difficult to paint around that.
So, yeah. And actually, you could do the weapons first and then do the complete paint job like I did these guys.
Right.
I did the weapons, I painted them black, and then I painted them brown.
Okay. Boring.
Boring.
All right, I'm gonna let you play with this. I put the this bit on there, and it's like a steel, like it cuts through.
Yeah.
So there's that. See, I'm handy too.
All right, so we're
All
gonna
right.
try this.
All right, I'm ready.
Ooh, I want one of these.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, look how perfect that is. I'm buying one of those. Perfect.
Can you see that?
Good job.
Yes.
Good thing.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
That is awesome. So, look how cool this is. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, music is extra.
So, you cut a cocktail sword and you put it in his hand, and it looks real.
Except it's neon green, but
Well,
otherwise.
you know,
We'll get to that.
to be painted.
All right, so do another one because I'm making one too.
Yeah. Now, I didn't even.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't do anything to your mat.
Yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, don't go all the way through because
No.
underneath here is our D&D table, and that would be bad. Ankle it. Maybe we should be wearing masks.
Nah.
You can see the bit I used on that. Can you see that, Drake? The bit I used on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing. We got the handle
Perfect.
board out.
Aren't you glad
Now
I
you got.
introduced you to Dremel?
Who's Dremel?
It's this guy.
Darkseid.
Hello, Dremel. Yes,
I was-
I love this thing.
I was gonna say I would accidentally go through the mat for sure.
I know. Well, and we better not because our D&D table is below the mat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Alright.
yeah, look at that. It fits perfectly.
I know. And so,
Look at that.
so this is the stage you could make this permanent with glue. You
Yeah,
could make, you
I'm
could try
gonna
to make
wait.
them interchangeable.
No,
You
I'm
could-
going to wait.
Now, if you were to wait and try to make it interchangeable, anything that you put over the hand, is that gonna make it harder to put a new that same sword on there?
Depends on how thick you do it, and you can always trim it down some more if you had to.
Yeah, they would have to be weapons of the light thing where it had a handle you could do that with. Yeah, if the hand were thicker, it'd be harder to.
Forward. Whatever you're doing.
We're both going, no, I got it.
If the hand were thicker, yeah, you would have a problem putting that back on the same way.
I sanded mine down because it was too rough, and I didn't want to get a boo-boo.
And so and also what's interchangeable too is these shields.
Now, where'd you get that shield?
This is another He-Man prop.
Would you stop using all your old He-Man toys?
But I'm never gonna play with them again. But see, you can just, you
Well,
know.
not this way. You will actually.
Actually, I play with them more like this. So yeah, you can give him a shield and then
Well, not everyone has access to He-Man, so we have to think of things that you can get around
Poker
the
chip.
house.
Poker
A
chip.
poker chip, all
Your
right.
mother's old brooch.
Yeah.
yeah, costume jewelry and poker chips.
What else?
And you could cut a piece of cardboard. Cut a piece
Well,
of
I meant-
masonite or
Masonite.
you know, you could cut tinfoil. Take
Oh, yeah.
take tinfoil, make it into the shape you want.
You could do what I suggested earlier and cut a beer can up.
Cut a beer can up, but be careful, kids,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
because those things are sharp.
You might want to.
If you actually did the tinfoil idea and you shaped the shield yourself,
Uh huh.
do you have, is there something that you can do to harden the tinfoil?
Layers of tinfoil, yeah. Put a piece of tinfoil down, glue, tinfoil, glue, 7 layers of tinfoil, and then once that's all dry, then cut it.
Then cut
then it'll bend a little,
Okay.
but it'll be thick. It's like real thick mill.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're
Tinfoil.
going to be tossing your people across the game board anyway.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because these guys are pretty
know, they're-
durable.
they're very
you can,
durable.
Don't hit the table.
Oh, sorry. I was showing how durable they were.
But you could literally drop these from a 3-foot table onto a tile.
Do you want to tell us how you knew this? You dropped them from a 3-foot table?
I've dropped them from a 3-foot table
Okay.
onto hardwood floor.
Okay.
Maddie's just eBay He-Man toys.
Oh, did she?
Got 'em.
Yay!
All right.
Okay, so now we're ready to do the next step.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we are. So the next step is painting.
I don't have a shield.
Oh yeah. Well, I was trying to get like another. So this is
Oh, I
like
was gonna
another.
do wheeled. Hold on, I was gonna do wheeled.
This is another brooch. You can kind of clip it on if you want.
You are so lucky that you find like that's like the perfect,
It's not. This one's not so good.
but it's the perfect size. Yeah.
More of a buckler.
But look at the perfect size.
And then for one instance, I had a helmet that I put on this guy.
Oh, that was the king.
He's the king.
We defeated him.
Yes, you did.
Okay. All right, now what?
All right. So now we paint. Now we paint the bodies.
Okay, so we can get our paper plates again.
Yep. And at this point, you just want to paint them all black or brown.
Okay.
A good base, a good dark solid base.
And I know why. Probably you want to do the black or brown is because it hides all the white and creaks, the crevices and stuff.
Yeah. I use spray paint. I would just take this outside
Yeah.
in a safe, controlled area.
Right.
Not a lot of wind.
Nope.
Not a lot of rain.
Nope.
No snow.
Nope.
And spray them black.
We'll pretend. And then all of a sudden,
Shing!
ta-da!
Ta-da!
But these already have things attached to them.
Yeah.
Why did
Yeah.
you do that?
Because I wanted to glue weapons on beforehand
Okay.
to have them ready for the
I
stage.
want the buckler.
Yeah. So after I spray painted them black, then I just painted the whole body brown.
Okay.
And then, you know, for the face...
Okay, but you haven't told us what we do with the head.
Well, many, many, many things you can do with the head. You can just keep adding glue and cotton.
Okay.
And keep shaping the beard and the faces.
Oh, this is the beard?
Yes.
Okay.
So this guy had a pretty good face already. I bored two...
Oh, then I want that one instead.
I bored two eyes.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And so this one, I want to make 2 eyes here. And a mouth.
I took your boring tool here.
Let me see your Dremel. Oh, no, it's already... Oh, no.
Oh, it just takes a second to change the...
No, keep that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you... Uh-oh, you're going to cut his head off.
No, I want to make a mouth, yeah. Okay. There we go.
Well, now I want that one.
Well, I'll give it back. So the 2 eyes... Well, I want the axe.
That's exactly what I was going for, but no one's getting it.
So a little bit of
no,
push
I like
push.
Mine. Mine's
a little bit of push push.
Yeah, no, I like mine. And okay, it doesn't have a mouth though.
Well, get the trap.
I get the trap.
And don't cut your hand off. Hey. This is why we brought band-aids.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. I need my readers. I had them down here. Did you see my readers?
I didn't see them.
All right, well.
Oh, I see them right there.
Okay.
Dour Hands just said fairly aggressive mouth. There is something I never thought I'd say.
Very aggressive mouth, yes. Ooh, yours makes a farty noise.
Oh, he's smiling.
Smiling fire giants. Lawful evil smiling.
Happy fire giant. Well, you know what I'm gonna make him? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make him angry, like shouting.
Yeah, and with that Dremel, you can kind of push up and down. There you go.
Oh, I got to the red part.
And that's okay. I did too.
Maybe he's a fire giant.
What's his tongue?
Maybe he can breathe fire.
All right, so at this point,
oh, look, he's really shouting.
We need to start thinking about their skin color. And for these guys, I thought about like a gray. And they were in a foundry, so they were all sooty. So I thought a gray base, and then a little bit of blackness on top.
Okay.
Just because there's a lot of soot in there.
Right.
In their layer.
Okay.
So we need to do the face and the hands and potentially the boots. The boots can be any color.
Right.
The hands and face really need to be their skin color.
Now, are we gonna make these fire giants? Or are we gonna make them
just for now? And then after this project, I'm gonna spray paint them black again and start over.
Okay.
And make a different kind of giant.
Okay.
Because I have 8 fire giants that I think will be plenty.
Well, can I make this one blue? Oh, we didn't bring blue down. Okay, that's fine.
But you could. But this is a fire giant project.
That's right.
I
did advertise
Yes, we
fire giant project.
So we chose this gray color for their skin. You can choose a light blue or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now he uses paper plates. I use a.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I guess suppose we could have shared, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh. And for this, you just want a small paintbrush, and paint a little happy face on there.
This is the fun part. This is where you get to do it upside down. I gotta find the neck.
It's okay because this will all be covered with either hair or like orange hair.
Oh, all right. How do you make the hair? Are we getting to that?
We're gonna add more cotton to after this stage of the face. You add more cotton.
Oh, I see. Are you gonna make another mohawk one?
We could, or you know.
Ooh, can I make him like with flaming hair going upward, like Heat Miser?
Yes, you should.
I'm gonna do that. That's what mine's gonna look like. It's gonna have hair going straight up like Mr. Heat Miser.
And when you're done with the head there, go to the hands.
Okay. You're faster. Hold on.
Well, I had a smaller head.
Okay.
And try not to touch the weapon if you can. If you do,
well, that's
we can
why
always...
I would wait to glue that on, because it's better to put the layer on first, the underlayer, and then put that on. No?
Well, maybe.
You know I'm right.
Yes, and there's 100 ways to do this. You can do it. You can do this in any kind of order you want.
Or there's my way.
Or there's the best way, and then there's your way.
No, wait.
Looks
you've mangled his hand.
He looks like the Shape of Water guy.
Oh, yuck. I don't know. I never saw that movie.
It was a good movie.
Was it? We need to have a disclaimer up there.
Spoiler alert.
No, Shape of Water does not endorse this product.
No. Well, we don't know that they don't.
They might.
If they do, they should let us know because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
All right, so we paint. You don't really need to paint anything in this one. You don't really need to paint anything around the shield because you can't see his hand, and it's assumed that it's in some kind of, he's holding some kind of handle. And
So much for the
camera in the center.
yeah.
completionist. This
So
one looks like
you
he's
don't
wearing.
really need to paint anything in here.
This one looks like I gotta go down some because it looks like he's wearing.
This one with the sword, you
I'll
wanna-
do that one. What are you doing?
Just painted your head.
It's my project.
I just painted your head.
I just painted your head. All right, so that stage is done there for me, and Anne's finishing hers.
Mm-hmm.
Qyjari, sorry.
No, they don't use Anne. It's precision. Okay, then what?
And
Go
then,
ahead.
And it's whenever I have leftover paint like this, I
Yeah.
hate wasting these little bits of paint, so I just take and I'll just
The bottom?
just do thicken up the areas. Make sure, and I'll cover this again and again and again. Not just one layer of paint. This
Well,
is
no, yeah, it's if it's ground, like if it's soot and lava rock.
Right.
whatever it's
You might
called.
add little bits of red to this, like there's a lava rock or flowing lava underneath them. They are immune to fire, so they can kind of have fire everywhere.
Yeah, you held our hand on that last night.
I love to stick to the monster manual and to make them as close.
That was my next inspiration, or my next question. What was your inspiration for these? Do you go by the monster manual for all your? I know you've done
try
some
to, yeah.
Volos.
Yeah, I try to. I've read the books. I love to look around for things that can fit into those
Scenarios?
like categories. Yeah, I look for things that kind of
Fit the role.
fit the role for what I need to make a monster that I know and love in the monster manual.
Do you ever dry brush?
Because I don't know what that is. No.
Okay, so see the rock you have on the bottom here?
Uh-huh.
You take a dry brush, that's the name of the technique, and you take some paint like that, and you get most of it off, and you just basically go over the top of it,
yeah.
and it gives a little bit of highlight to it. Like that.
Oh, I
See? Looks like
yeah.
flooring.
In this guy's case, I'm going to paint the sword sort of a little bit of gray too. With this cocktail weenie toothpick, before or after I mounted it, I took a nail file.
Yeah? Oh, it's over here.
Is it okay?
Yep.
And I kind of shaved it down to where it didn't have a real sharp edge, but it was.
Well, what's the point?
Well-
Point.
Where's the point?
So I just took this and shaved it,
Yeah.
and so it kind of feels more like a sword.
Sure.
Because before it was really like dull.
Yeah.
You had a really dull sword.
Yeah, okay.
You had a crappy forge in the foundry.
Well, it's not his fault. Okay, look at the dry brush.
Oh yeah, you're good at this.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Darkseid wants to.
Yeah.
He's asking what kind of brushes are you guys using?
Paintbrushes?
Well, that's,
No,
very. Well, she's using the dry brush because she's doing a technique that involves just
This is
highlighting.
the-
that's the technique.
Yeah, this is a number 10, and I don't know what that means, except maybe the width, maybe it's 10 millimeters or something. I don't know.
It's actually very possible. Very probable.
10. Yeah, I don't know. But-
Just basic paintbrushes.
Yeah,
Basic paintbrushes,
but
yeah.
you know what? You can get the cheap ones at Walmart. You really can for this kind of stuff.
Okay.
You could go to art stores and get the very expensive. I have spent up to $6 or $7 for a single brush. And probably Michael Mordor can tell people that the finer, very fine ones that don't clump and that hairs don't come out. You would go to the craft store or the art supply store and you would pay big bucks for basically a single hair brush to get the eyes of something.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah, I have actually cut down larger brushes to have a single, and they never work. Okay.
This is a number 5. I don't know. I guess it's the style
Well,
of the end.
you see, some of them like this is just a blunt end, and there's some that are tapered.
Yeah.
So I get them by the dozen at Walmart. So you don't have to pay a lot of money for paintbrushes.
You could put a lot of detail into these, I'm not good with detail, but you could get the good set.
He generalized.
I generalize.
Generalize?
I call my crafting impressionistic. The further you get away, the better they look.
On the top of the mountain, they look fantastic.
Yes.
So from
On
there,
top of a lava.
so
Okay.
from there we would let that dry, and then we would add whatever kind of beard or hair you want. For instance, I gave that guy kind of a big bushy beard.
Oh,
I gave this
yeah.
guy a long beard with a
With a
mustache,
mustache. I like that
and
one.
big hair. You know, we saw the mohawk on the is the guy.
No, the picture's
picture's still
gone.
up? Okay.
No, it's gone.
You know, this guy's bald. You know, with a long beard.
I like that
You know,
one
it's
too.
cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I made some females. Because how do you have...
Oh, yeah, and show them the one with the skulls on her head.
Oh, yeah. This one turned out to be one of my favorites.
Can you bring that up toward the camera a
Yeah,
little bit?
right about here.
All right, so
There you
this is
go.
one of my favorites. I decided... This one had a particular backstory with one of the players, and her two brothers were captured by these fire giants, and these are the dead skull, the skulls of the dead brothers.
What?
Oh, yeah. Let Del Mori know that.
Oh yeah,
Who's in the stream.
Maddie.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't wait to see this reaction.
Spoiler!
Before the reaction, Twisted showed up. Hey, Twisted.
Hey, Twisted!
Hey, Twisted.
Michael Mordor says, I cut my old brushes to use for dry brushing. Saves a little cat.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yes. Good tip.
oh,
Good
yeah,
tip.
okay.
Very
Don't
good.
I have.
What?
Yeah, Mossy
Oh.
and Saucy died.
Oops.
They just looked at each other. Whoops. You killed my brothers?
Well, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well.
Me.
Hey, Del Mori,
Oh, yeah, right
Your
there.
character doesn't know that.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
know that, but your character doesn't know that.
So yeah, that's bad news. My bad.
So you can cry now, and then you have to fake it later. You
Mhm.
know, when it actually happens.
Well.
Jerk.
Sorry.
With like, what's that? 6 exclamation point.
That's hysterical. All right, so now we're gonna put hair on them.
Yeah, now we're gonna do the beards.
All right, I can't wait to do this. I'm looking forward to this because I'm gonna try to. Gaffer boy, would you dash upstairs and get me some orange and yellow paint as well?
We have orange.
Would you bring me yellow paint?
I don't dash.
All right, whatever.
Use a bonus action to dash.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. Good call. Oh, we
That
missed
was
this.
awful.
There we
You
go.
have to stare at each other's elbows. That's how you do it. No, stare at each other's elbows when you high five.
Oh, we're so stupid. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
Alright,
so
hair.
now we're gonna do hair. I like beards. I'm gonna do a beard for this guy, and we want Elmer's glue for this.
Okay.
You could rewire. You could wire the hair first.
Oh
So,
yeah, I can see that. And
Yeah,
just make it stick up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because
I'm
I've
not.
never.
I have an idea.
I haven't done this before.
So I'm gonna do this on the glue here. Watch this. Watch this. I saw this in a cartoon once. I think I can do it.
Now, I would have let this dry probably for an hour before I touched it, so our hands are gonna get really painty.
Boop, boop, boop,
Okay,
boop.
we're good. Sorry.
That's all right. Just poke me.
by the way, I'm a key grip.
Oh, sorry. That's the wrong shade of yellow. I'm kidding. It's fine.
So I'm gonna take the wire and just twist a hoop, and then kind of twist it together like that.
Like this. He's twisting.
He's twisting and shouting.
Oh, I'd like to mention.
Yes.
By
Mention.
mention, I mean point.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We've gone over about 15 minutes.
Oh crap. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm hungry. We need to go
Yeah,
eat.
we need to go eat. So this is a good idea.
Okay.
How many more stages between here and
You know,
completion?
it's.
I think at this point
We're
it's a lot of
close.
fun.
Yeah, we're close to the end, but yeah, the hair the beard and the hair would be next, and then the optional.
Poor Michael. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning there.
It's actually 1:14.
And,
Whatever.
And then for this guy, after I did the head and the beard and the eyes, I found a piece of a necklace, and I kind of twisted a piece of wire.
Does Mom know you took her necklace?
She gave it to me, and I made just a makeshift kind of an armor for him. And this is a removable piece, and it just sits on like that.
Yep, 1:15.
You know what hair I'm making?
You said heat miser.
Yeah, but I decided it's the one from, is it Thundercats?
Oh yeah,
Not Lionel, the other one.
looks like Albert Einstein.
Ooh. Oops, I got it in his eye.
All right, so to twist wire down to its you want really to do it with pliers. If you want to twist wire
Oh, definitely.
a long way,
Definitely.
you never want to do that with your hands.
No. Okay, there.
So you just, it's really easier to twist the dude.
He could twist his head right off.
So, this is the first time I've done a beard with wire. And
That's kind of cool.
And I like that too.
Thank you.
So, what I'm going to do here is just drip the glue down the wire.
Oh, yeah.
I like yours.
Thank you.
And this is when you should have bought a full bottle of Elmer's before the project, because I'm waiting for the glue at the bottom
Here,
to get
use
to...
mine, use mine.
No, I got it.
Like more of just that little nutty professor.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. See what I did on mine? Oh, or the professor on Back to the Future.
That'd be scary as a fire giant with a wand.
Oh, that would be really scary.
Would you quit giving our DM ideas?
I
And that hairdo.
I did think about a spell casting fire giant.
Bill Boy just said Nasi's gonna go join Gimbal for a drink with Born.
Yeah. Yeah. He killed off Gimble's uncle.
So I just glued,
Oh, that's cool.
I just glued the wire, and then I'm just gonna twist it until you
Okay.
can't twist no more.
And that's his beard?
Well,
You could put beads in it or something.
so
too.
yes, this one's gonna be sort of like one of those beards that have the braid or yeah
Okay,
beads.
yeah.
Thank you, Key.
And does your fire giant drive a DeLorean?
Yes! Yes! That's what I'm saying. Isn't that awesome? What? Yellow light mean? What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. What? I like yours. Yours is coming
Yeah,
along
it's
great.
coming along
Just
pretty good.
twisting it.
Yeah, so from here I'm just gonna kind of fill in with glue here.
You could do what I do, and that's put paint on your brush. I mean, glue on your brush and paint it on.
Yes, but then you can only use one brush for that for the rest of your life.
No, it's water clean
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
offable. Whatever.
Not with Gorilla Glue, I found.
Oh no.
So,
Okay.
all right, so I've added a little bit more here to his face because I want to kind of make a mustache, a mustachery,
A mustachery? A mustache you a question.
and then I'm gonna use my awl to kind of create the mouth.
All what?
All one of them.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can just put some red in there. Give
All right.
my mouth.
Yeah, well, we'll do that at the end. We'll do it when it's all dry. So, at this stage, you want that to dry overnight or a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna peel that apart. I like them bald. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
this guy
that's kinda
bald
cool.
since yours was all hair.
Yeah.
So at this point, we paint. Well, we would wait for this to dry. We would peel it off, and we would paint the beard orange.
That was me.
It's okay. We would paint the beard orange, and then with yellow highlights.
Yeah. And red.
Yeah.
And red.
And red. Yeah, you could do red, orange, all
Like
sorts
fire.
of. Yeah, anything fiery.
And let me just warn everybody, just in case.
If things get out of hand with these fire giants,
We're good.
we have an extinguisher
Just in case you need it.
in case there's a fire down below.
Dark Seed says, haha, now I'm just thinking of DeLorean horses reaching 85 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Back to the medieval times.
Okay, so that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much at the final
Okay.
stages here. You want this to dry, you can add. There's a million hairdos you could add
I
to these
know, there
guys.
are.
I mean, we could go on forever. I am probably going to use some of that costume jewelry because of the cool braided idea.
Oh, and to give him some bead or something at the end?
Yeah, clip some beads into the beard.
That sounds like a good idea.
So I have also like this kind of
Chain
things
stuff,
full of
yeah.
chains and weird things. I collect stuff from, like I said, thrift stores.
Well, now also the steampunk kind of thing is...
It's popular.
You can get it at the craft stores and find bits of steampunk stuff you can put
Yeah.
on there too. Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
So this is cool.
What's
Yeah.
a crown?
Well, I've used it as a crown for one of my kings before. Yeah, but it might
Oh,
end up. It
yeah.
probably will end up something like that.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna make the beard thicker. Once this dries, I will take cotton and
And
I
add
will
more,
wrap it
okay.
again. I will make it as thick as this thing, and then probably bring that up.
Awesome.
Cinch
That's
it up.
cool looking.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks.
Awesome. Okay. So, thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
Hey,
And he doubles as an elephant.
yeah, he does. I see that. Do you think that if we took the show on the road in September, when I came to visit you, in your your house,
we could do this in
there?
my house where you can see
Your
my
setup and everything?
setup. Sure.
All right. Maybe we'll do that in September. In the meantime, the next stream is on July 24th. I'll be putting together the dwarf hut. I don't even have it with me because I used it.
In
I
our
was planning to
adventure
use it upstairs. Yeah. But you've all seen pictures of it if you go on my Twitter. Thank you so much, Jamie.
You're welcome.
The Real Tranquil. Follow him on Twitter.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll look forward to seeing everybody on the 24th to do the dwarf hut. And then actually after that, first week in August, August 7th, I'll be doing the Feywild Bridge, which is like a wooden bridge made with all natural sort of outdoor twigs and stuff.
Ooh.
And then the following project will be a several weeks long project. I will be showing everyone how to build the mushroom village.
That's my favorite.
That I put together. Yes.
Cool.
With styrofoam cups and bits of wood. It's not a single hour-long project, so it's going to take.
And that's for Papa Smurf, right? The Mushroom Village.
Yeah,
For
for Papa Smurf.
I did want to show you one last thing here. This is picture framing hanging wire.
Back up then.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
This is just picture frame hanging wire.
Yeah.
I found about 3 feet of it. I thought if I took it, and after the painting stage, if you just go around very carefully,
Yeah.
and then make sure they're all next to each other,
Yeah.
you can make an armor. You just keep going,
Oh,
and just
yeah.
keep tucking them down, and then you start crossing over like that,
Oh, okay. So
like
it looks like he's
we
wearing
did. Yeah, like we did
copper
earlier.
armor.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and then once
That
that
is
fills
cool.
in,
I see.
you
stuff is-
you just wrap it. Yeah, this stuff
Yeah.
is really nice.
Yeah.
You just wrap it until it's all filled in, and he's got
What was that again?
it's picture framing hanging wire.
Yeah.
You know about
Yeah,
Yeah, he-
I used to be a picture framer.
that.
A man of many talents.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's an idea I had for an armor.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
But basically, use your imagination. Anything is possible.
Anything will work. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Everyone there out on the Twitch watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And to the 2 new patrons, I'll add you to the list and look for a follow Friday. If you're on Twitter, let me know the handle. And thank you
Thank you guys.
very much. We'll wave to you in a second.
Okay, yeah.